Good morning. Made it down. It's a rainy autocross today. I don't know what it is. It seems like the first or second autocross of every year is always rained out. Thankfully, the forecast does say that around 7 a.m. is when the rain stops, so it should dry up eventually. But for now, let's see, it's pretty wet. I did put on some new RE71s. I'll hop out in a second and show you those, but they are full tread, which is good. They actually do okay in the rain for a 200 treadwear summer tire. It's not a Michelin Pilot Super Sport or anything, but it's manageable when they're full tread. So that'll be fun. And today I will be co-driving this car with my buddy Julien. He has a Catfish. It's a Miata-based kit car. It's really awesome. I've driven the car a few times on this channel, I think, but I'll link a video right up there just so you can see a hot lap with it. But yeah, he's thinking about buying a GT86. So he, the other thing is, well, the Catfish is an open cockpit, so he couldn't drive it in the rain, and he asked for a co-drive. So I thought, you know, it'd be fun if he's trying to buy one of these cars. What a great way to sample one before you get one, especially a modified one. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to see how we compare. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Nothing too crazy, no upgrades other than the new tires. I am glad I have new tires though, because when I was testing the upgrades at the last autocross, I wasn't completely pleased. When you do test on old tires, it skews your results. The car felt really loose, and when I was checking out the old tires, the rear tires, especially the driver rear, it was pretty bald. So I think that influenced a lot of what I felt. So hopefully it dries out today in the afternoon. It'll give me some good test information, because SCCA events are coming up quick and I need to decide what I want to do. My last impression of the car was it's a little loose, and that's to be expected. You add a lot of negative camber in the front. Well, not a lot, but you know, up from 2.5 degrees to 3.5 degrees, and now it feels loose. It turns in really quick, so I think I want a front sway bar, I think. But again, today we got to test, find out, get more data, and I'm going to try and use the AIM Solo. I forgot last time. It just, when you instruct, sometimes things happen. But let's get to it, and I'll show you these wheels, I guess. So these are the new wheels. They are the same 17x9 plus 40mm offset. They are the Koenig Decagram. They're a new wheel from last year. Pretty simple design, but I really like them. It's a good track wheel. I miss the red though. So what I think I want to do is put a pinstripe around the lip, so you can have a little bit of separation from the wheel and tire. I think it'll look a lot better, but overall, it's a good look. And I really like how the car is sitting now. After I put the 6 kilogram springs in, it did raise it up about 1/4 inch, so a little bit more shock stroke as well. All good stuff, especially out here in this parking lot. It's pretty tore up, and this isn't even the worst of it. So we'll see how it does today. This is my friend Julien. He's the guy who I own the shifter cart with, actually. So he's been in a couple videos before, and he has the he has the open cockpit Catfish, like I said earlier. So he's driving the 86 with me today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I have the AIM Solo in the car. It's set up for the track, so we'll be able to compare data, times, all that stuff, and the whole idea is to get him to go to the dark side and buy one of these cars. So we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do.
Don't tell my wife.
All right, I can do that. Although this is going on the internet, so good luck.
Stayed on it longer and let it carry out wide, and then get a better line coming back that way.
Tell me when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, but just remind me when we get there. Wow, it's really coming down.
RX-8 just spun, and the Porsche's right behind the RX-8. Ready, set, go.
Wrong entry there.
Taking it out wide, letting it take you out over to here, maybe.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That ice mode?
Yep. Alrighty, timed runs. The course is drying, as you can see. It rained a lot earlier, but now it is dried up. So Julien just finished his timed runs, brought the car in, and I'm driving right after him. He did a 79. Let's see if I can match it. It's gonna be tough.
Ready and go.
All right, 80. Sloppy, but 80, so it's doable. It's cool to see the aim solo is working. I need to do this more because it's a good indicator of what's going on, and it's good. Car's got it. It's need to not spin it off the line. And a much smoother lap, and I got it. In fact, if I had just floored it in one spot, I didn't. That would have been the 79 right there. It's kind of nice to have the watering grid. It is built-in cooling. Don't have to have the water sprayer today.
And go.
Yes, I'm that excited over that. One, it's good to not get beat in your own car. And two, I think that's the fastest time so far. It's got more in it though. This still sloppy. God, these tires are so good when they're new too.
Ready and go.
77.272. Oh, getting a little too excited here, guys. There was only like a couple big errors in that run too, so it's got a little more in it. I think it could do a 76 all day long. A cheap little Toyota 86 is running at the top of the charts. So today is a track where if you could left foot brake, and I gotta practice it more, because this track, if I could left foot brake, I would be another second faster easily, even without having to do anything else. So work on your left foot braking, kids. It's good. And this is my first time in the dry, mostly dry, with brand new tires and the new suspension, and I think this is just what the doctor ordered. It is quite good. Quite good. It's driving like I wanted it to, so don't do your testing on old tires. I mean, it seems really obvious, but you know, we all have scrubs, we all want to maximize our laps, you know, I get it, but you can't test on old tires like that and then think you want to make a change. I mean, I still think a front sway bar would be smart, but not nearly as necessary as I thought it was.
There you go.
Slap's done. Fucked.
All right, timed runs are over. Julien, you helped get this car pretty filthy.
That was a blast.
What'd you think of the car?
Crazy. Once the car, once it started to dry out, the car just stepped up. It was amazing.
Yeah?
Really good.
You think you're gonna buy one?
I think I might have to.
Okay. I'm glad, and this all worked. My plan worked.
Yeah. Pretty epic.
Yeah, so we both ran in pretty much the same time. I think the track was pretty similar. It was probably a little bit faster for me just because it's drying out, the more cars drive on it. So I ran a 77.2.
Yeah, you were definitely faster, but second in lap. So.
Yep, and you ran a 77 or 79. Okay, that's still really good. I mean, that's his first time driving the car, so that's huge. I mean, you're used to a high horsepower, lightweight car, so you can get away with a little bit more. You can use your right foot to pull you out. So that's a really good job for your first time in a momentum car.
Yeah,
so
that was a blast.
Yeah, anytime, man, get to co-drive and get a little bit more setup data. So
for sure.
I think I might have gotten an award for a change, and it always happens when it rains. So it's a good way to start the year out, I guess, getting first in gold class. So we'll cut to the award ceremony here in a minute and see how that goes. Now that I said that though on camera, something will happen and I won't. So
I'm sure you got first and second in gold class for sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
It looks like
definitely
it.
Trophy.
So that's a good thing. It's a good way to start the year. Gets me pumped.
First place in goal in his 17 Toyota E86 with a 77.272. Just kept getting faster. Sean Thompson.
All right, Sean.
All the dirt in the world was worth it. First place. Well, that wraps it up. I think that's the right way to start the season. First place, first event, car's dialed in. I'm ready, I'm pumped, and let's just see where this year takes us. Till the next video, I'm Sean with a driver's perspective.